everyone, I hope you're all well. Today I'm here with a flip through of my July setup in this planner. It'll be certain sections, it won't be all, or either this video will be like more than an hour long because I did attempt this video a few times and it just keeps going. But yeah, so hopefully it doesn't drag. This is the undyed Epoca leather in the medium Compagna size from Gillio. But just before I get started in this video, a quick couple of notes. I do have construction happening outside, just up the street, and they are quite loud. Hopefully the video doesn't pick it up too much and it's not too distracting. And the other thing is I do have the sunlight coming in and out, so lighting may be a bit haywire, so please bear with me. Anyway, back to the video. So yes, this is the beautiful undyed. The release day was intense. I did not get it on the release day, just in case you were wondering. I actually got mine the day after. At about 8:30 in the morning. I just checked the website on a whim. Hopefully I could see something in the good deals corner, and I saw this one, checked out, and didn't really think much of it. After all, I was quite sleepy too as it was my week off. And then the next day I got photos, so I was like, huh, this actually happened. So yeah, this is such a stunning leather. It is definitely one of the popular items that have just soared this month. Well, not this month, this year, and part of last year as well. So this planner here, originally I did order it with 25mm gold Krause rings. However, I want to say like a day or two, no, actually it was the day after receiving it, I noticed there was a fault in my ring mechanism. I emailed Gillio about it. They were more than happy to send me replacement rings, which was great. But then also chatting with friends who also have this size of planners, and they had 30mm in this, and we were discussing of benefits, pros and cons of having this size of rings, because one of the cons is that if you have it fully stuffed, you cannot clip your planner shut. You could tell mine is quite full. I don't really mind it, considering I am working from home right now, and even if I was to go out, I don't stuff my bag to the max that it's gonna, you know, impact my planner. So I do make sure my bag has enough room to kind of like hold it in place and not have anything to just damage the dividers and stuff like that. So I don't really mind. I guess also it's down to personal preference. So yeah, I had a spare 30mm. I thought, you know what, since I do have the replacement rings there, if I don't like the 30, I can switch to 25. It's not going to be an issue. And as you can tell right now, yes, the 30 worked out brilliantly. I love it. Yeah, definitely loving that choice. Thank goodness for friends that like have shown me so many videos. Props to Sonia for like sending so many and just chatting me through and sending videos. So yay, thank you so much. So 30mm, here we are. It is quite chunky. So let's get into the deco part. This has quite a bit of layering going on. So we have this clear lamination here. This is just to protect this stunning white foiled floral acetate from the Crescent planner. It's just so, because you can see here I accidentally rubbed some of it off. I don't know how, but yeah, never mind. So this is just to protect the acetate, just to make it last a lot longer, keeping the foil there and also protecting it from the leather, so it doesn't rub onto the leather itself. Then at the back here I do have this digital girl that I put into Canva and some words at the top just to kind of tie everything in. And this digital is from, I think it's Lessetika. I'm not too sure if I pronounced that right, probably didn't, but I will leave information in the description below. So she is so pretty, and I love the white florals just on top. It just ties in together and it brings out like the silver rings to kind of match the undyed more. So there's that. I did make this insert cover wider than a personal rings insert, just so it covers the flyleaf a bit more. The Gillio flyleaf is made wider just to kind of protect the pages as well as the dividers, I would think. So yeah, it is wider. And then at the back here, I do have some die cuts. They're from a bunch of shops. This top one here is from PlannerMonkeyCo, who I do have a code for. It's RACHEL15. Any codes for shops that I have, I will leave it in the description below. This is an OG divider. This is back in the time when Hannah first opened her shop, I think. Hannah's shop is Banana's Doodle Shop, and she recently changed her shop name into Caffeine and Paper Co. This is from the Powder World, and this is from Fox and Pip. Now I have more layering happening here. I do love my layering. There's another ollie clip just to keep everything in place. So we've got that clear lamination here just to protect the white grid foil from the Crescent planner there. This again is created on Canva with just different images in this like kind of brick format. And then a back here, I just have, this is printed on white paper, just some paint swatches just to bring out that design a little bit more, but still have something going on in the background. This is printed on 200 GSM vellum. It's quite thick. I only use it for like actual front covers rather than section covers. I tend to use this thinner, I think it's 110 GSM vellum here. And this is the digital from the PlannerSociety. So I have that there, and then this again is from PlannerMonkeyCo. It's from Cloth and Paper. It's a freebie from a while back. And then these section covers are just created on Canva. Just a quick mention, these dividers, they're the silver foil from LinesPlusPaper. I absolutely love Olivia's dividers. They're so stunning and so well done. They're so pretty. I do have gold foil dividers as well. I might have shown it in another video. I'm kind of losing track on what videos I've done. But yeah, I love the silver ones as well. Of course, I also have it for my A6. So yeah, they're just so pretty. Definitely worth checking out. So that's LinesPlusPaper. LinesPlusPaper. Again, information will be in the description below. This stunning line art is from Loft and Main Co. Anna recently opened up her shop, I think yesterday, from the time I'm filming this. She does digitals as well as physical items. I think currently most of her items are digitals. She does it in size referencing as well, so you don't need to like resize it or anything like that. So yeah, she does so many pretty line arts on her shop. Definitely worth checking out. I just love this floral design. This is just a list of my no mores. This is from Cloth and Paper. This is actually recut because this was originally for my mini Happie planner, but when it arrived the hole punches were misaligned. So I did email customer service and they were very quick to act. They sent me a replacement out straight away, which was like, that customer service is great. Definitely give them a message if you're having issues with your orders, because I know there's some shops that you just, yeah, I've had that experience before when there's some shops you just email and they just don't do customer service right. But Cloth and Paper do. So definitely if you have any issues, let them know. So this is my inbox section. Add to planner, that hasn't changed. This is a new insert that I've added in. This is a freebie. I think I saw this first from Planning with Aloe. Aloe shared this on her Insta stories. I think it was this side. So this is a freebie from Systematic Maddie. It is kind of like a more functional, productive way to get things done. So I thought I'd have a go and see how it works for me for July, if it's actually improved or if there's certain things I could adapt into my system just to make it a bit more functional and productive. And then I have this no spend tracker from Perpetual Plans. This is one of Kat's freebies. Absolutely love her design of inserts. They're so cute and just what's that word, sophisticated looking. Absolutely love her layout, but you can tell that July is not going well. I should really have a tracker that's minimal spend tracker, not no spend, because no spend just nope. No, but I've learned to accept the fact. I've got a to buy list, my online orders list from Peanuts Planner Co. So that hasn't changed. And then for my calendar section, this section has changed the most, I would say, for July. This is from the Planner Society. It's my yearly calendar, that's kept the same. I've got my planning system. This is from Systematic Maddie. She kind of goes through your, like, what you expect from daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, as needed. And just kind of drawing in from that anything that I can adapt into my own planning routine, just to, again, make it more functional and productive. So yeah, this is a great way to do it that way too. And then these are new inserts from Paper Test Designs. She opened up recently as well. As you can tell, I've already filled things in. I love her simplistic look. It's very clean, simple, and I love her like taupey elements that just, oh, it just gives you a very calming feeling I get when I opened up her inserts. So this is kind of like an expansion of this insert I have here from Peanuts Planner Co. It just gives me a bit more room to write, and I believe the boxes here, they can fit the translucent dot stickers. So again, another way to kind of pull the dates forward a bit more. But yeah, really love how they look. And then what's the other insert I added? So here, these two are from Simple and Trendy Co. You have the yearly view per one page, and you've got the yearly view for 2 pages. So the per one page, I'm using it for work to track what projects I've been on. I'm just using this to track them all, and then at the end of the year, just kind of look how it went. Were there certain projects I could have done differently? Can I look back into them? And that kind of thing. Just kind of improve myself as in a career path. Just kind of see what I've been working on. So that's how I'm using this insert. Obviously it wouldn't be such detail, but seeing the projects would help me in my way. And then with this yearly on 2 pages, I'm using it for birthdays. It's quite a cute insert I thought to use. Monthly section, this digital is from SterlingInk. It's my timeline. This hasn't changed. This idea was from ranaplans, where it's like a monthly reoccurring task. The ones that I've highlighted is like a year off payment. So that's for like car insurance. Travel insurance didn't happen because we're not traveling this year. Goodness no. Road tax, and then obviously the constant tax is when I've paid them, and I've got my monthly bills in here as well. Since I'm on a few Patreons, there's some of them I like to opt out in certain months, just if it's fitting my style or not. So that's on here as well. Now I do have that in my yearly bill tracker, but this is another quick way to look at it. It's a quicker access. I don't really need to see the monthly payment price. I just like to see if I opted in or out. Sometimes that helps too. So there's that. And then my monthly section, I've increased the amount of monthly inserts, basically. If you guys have followed me on Instagram since my OG days of like 2017, back then I was teaching certain information that I wrote down that have like nothing that would affect confidentiality. Therefore it was a lot easier for me to show on social media, and I felt comfortable doing it. But now that I have changed jobs and like the things I'm studying, sometimes I just want that part of privacy to be my own, and it actually limited me on how often I would show my planning style, and I've noticed that through my posts on Instagram, and I do miss it. So I thought for July and moving forward I would do this more often, where even though it's more work for me to like double up on the inserts that I need to fill in, at least I get to show it for social media. So here I have this digital from YouandIGraphics, and then this insert is from SM Plans. Now this is printed on 160 GSM paper. It's very buttery paper, and I feel it holds stickers better, and the ink that I put down, it just makes it a bit more pretty and presentable. I love to use stickers in this insert. I use the translucent dots as a backdrop for some of the stickers here. I just like how it ties in together. And yeah, this will be the insert that will be showing on social media more, or I get to take pictures of, really. So there's that. And then this monthly overview, I think it'll be a mix of both, being able to show certain stuff and not being able to. We'll see how it works out. But this again is from Paper Test Designs. So you have the month on one page, you've got your important section here, and you've got your overview. Now in a way there can be two columns here. I'm planning to use either one for personal or social media and then the other one for work. Now this was purchased after I printed this insert. So this monthly is where I was planning to put all my work stuff. It still is. It just means that I can separate. I still have a place where I can put down like my working hours, what projects or what sections of the project I worked on for the day, because that's a great way for me to track my work progress. So it's all separated out and I don't need to show it per se. So that will free up this planning. Whereas after I printed this out, I thought, you know what, I'm going to fill it in as I normally would, leave out the work, and then at the end of the month I will take a photo of it or show you guys, and then I'll add in my work stuff and then move on to the next month. I hope that makes sense. Just so you can see how I work with that insert as well. So yeah, 3 different monthlies. I will trim it down to 2 eventually. Just more work for me, but hey, just testing it, having fun with inserts. I do notice I have changed up my inserts so much since lockdown happened. Even though we're easing lockdown in Scotland right now, it feels like I've just been bouncing everywhere, whether if it's planner sizes or inserts a lot more often than normal. But yeah, it's fun for me. And then I've got my track it all system. Originally I did have a tracker for cleaning only, which was in the home section, but then after a while I thought, you know what, I barely go into that as much as I should. So I thought, this tracker system, I'll just jumble it all together. I don't really mind. I guess it just kind of gives me the idea of, oh, I actually have this amount of stuff I need to just keep an eye on daily. My weekly and then my monthly stuff is here. So I've got work, combination of health, self-care, chores, gaming, everything. It doesn't look so much, so I guess I don't mind. If I had a lot bigger list, of course I would separate out cleaning, but right now I just kind of, certain things that I should do daily that I don't do as often, then I'll put it down here, and then things like naturally just come along, like taking out not taking out recycling, that's one of them here, like washing your dishes. I do that all the time. There's no point me of reminding myself constantly. I've got my TV tracker here. Then on my weekly section, I have again this type of leaf white foiled acetate from the Crescent planner. I definitely have a theme in this planner this month, and that is floral base, plant based, that kind of idea, very simplistic kind of vibe. So really love how it's looking. And then this is the white floral digital from SterlingInk. This is laminated grid paper that I've just put my daily tasks down here. I still use the same kind of system and it's working out for me fine. And as mentioned previously, I have 2 types of inserts for my monthly, weekly, dailies kept to 1, so that this insert from Simple and Trendy Co, I'm able to show it on Instagram or like show it in a video of how my planning is. And then for like sensitive information, I've done it on this fold out from SterlingInk. Now this is custom, that planning with aloe asked SterlingInk to like combine things, and then SterlingInk released it onto our shop. So I really love how it looks. So I separated out the checklist into 4 to 5 sections, and then this information here, I'll just fill it with the items that I keep to myself. So that's how I'm using this insert, and I do like to highlight different sections again on my checklist. So this is from Simple and Trendy Co. And then lastly, for my daily, this is my morning mindset from Cloth and Paper. Again, more layering with the Crescent Planner Acetate and the Floral Digital from SterlingInk. Another laminated grid paper just to put on my page flags. More sticky notes as backups. And then this daily insert, again, it's new to me. It's from Paper Test Designs. Now, I'm used to gridded daily inserts, so switching to lines was a bit of it took a little bit more to get used to, but since this was purchased on the 3rd, I had like the first 2 days to test. Now the great thing about this insert is it is dated but is not tied to a day, which I really like, because sometimes I'm just like, there are certain days I'm just like, I don't want to write in my own day, I kind of want it printed there, and this insert is great for that. It's printed there, I just need to highlight it, and it's like, yay! So I really love the clean, simple look it gives. I'll show you a blank one. So I have 2 weeks worth of the daily inserts in here. So this is how it looks. You get the days of the week here, and just highlight the ones that tie to the date. You get 2 lined sections, 3 boxes, and your hourly timed timeline. So mine was a custom, as if you check out her Etsy, her one starts at 6 in the morning. Now I'm not awake at 6 in the morning, there's no way, unless like it's an emergency, there's an appointment, I'm only that time I'm like, wait, what? I'm up at 6, that's when I'd be there. My working hours can fluctuate a little bit. It can start about 7:30, so changing the insert starting at 7 till 10, technically finishing at 11, works a lot better for me. So if there's certain inserts that you feel, this is with any insert shop I find at the moment, if there's certain things that you feel you want to custom in, if they're able to adjust it for you, definitely worth an ask. You rather ask and see if they can than be purchasing an insert that doesn't work to your full 100% functionality. I think it's definitely worth a look into. More of the times I find they're more than happy to switch it up for you, just to have like your planning style work better. So yeah, I'm really happy that that Paper Test Designs was able to switch up the times, which is great. So for the line section, I again switched it kind of like a checklist, and it has 4 sections in it, and then 3 boxes. I've used 1 for meals, 1 for exercise, and 1 for kind of like daily health, and then the timeline I just use arrows to time block. So I really love how this insert has worked for me. I will keep you guys posted on Instagram how it's doing for my functionality, but so far I'm really loving it. Again, I'm still using the same kind of function with the page flags. I will layer it either in the left side or the right side. If it's a bit more time sensitive, I'll put it on the left, just so it kind of matches the timeline. But yeah, that's about it. And then I've got this today page marker that I created through just laminating the acetate sheet from the Crescent planner. Here, the white floral, the leftover piece, I guess you could say, and then just put down the today page marker. This is on the wrong day. We are now on the 6th, people. So there's that. So yeah, that's the sections that have mainly changed for this planner that would impact July. I hope this video has helped, even though it's about almost 25 minutes long, so I won't keep you here any longer. If you've watched all that, thank you so much. I hope it was helpful in some way. But yeah, if there's any questions, please leave it down below. I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.